Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So from the description, you would already know that we're designing a movie poster. Yeah, it is also a photo manipulation. So let's just get right into it. And yes, before I forget, kindly like and subscribe and share if you find this helpful. Okay, so today the size that we're going to use is this 180 by 1350 for those of us that would want to replicate. Okay, so this is the size that we're using. So I'm also going to drop the resources in the description so you can access it whenever you want. Let me put my phone on DND so I don't get disturbed with notifications. Okay, so let's just start. First of all, we're going to work on the background. So I'm going to import a sky, an image of the sky that I downloaded. I usually download from either FreePic or I just check out Pinterest if they have what I want. So let's go to my downloads, image of the sky. Let's use this one. So there are many ways that I can bring in this image, but this is one way. So when I bring this in, what I'm going to do is I'll go to the eraser, click on eraser, increase the blur of the eraser and increase the size. And I'm just going to try and erase and try my best not to erase it in a straight line. Yeah, just erase. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, so let me increase the size of this some more, and then I think I'll have to reduce the opacity. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to import the image of the building. Wow, replicating this design seems much more easier now than when I was doing it initially. Okay, so from gallery, now I know I'm going to find that in photo room. So I'll just look for the image. Yes, this is it. Yes, so I'm also going to erase the sides of this building so that they can properly, let me reduce this, use this instead, so that they can properly blend. You can blend properly. Yeah. So this is this. Okay. So here we have this. Okay. So I'm just going to increase this and just position it here. I might have to move it anyways, but for now, let this just be here. I even think it's kind of big, but let's leave it here for now. Okay. Next, I'm going to get, okay, let's see, the floor area. How are we going to do that? Let's see. Photo room. If we have, okay, let me check my downloads for an image. The image that I used. Okay, I think I used this. So let's just crop this. Let's crop this and just make it large and just position it down here. Okay, so we'll just leave this like this for now because the card that we are going to import is going to cover it, so I just leave this like this for now. So Now this is one trick of mine that I use to do to blend images and stuff like that. And so what I do is you go to your plus sign and import a circle. Import a circle, then you reduce the opacity of the circle, you increase the stroke width, and you increase the blur radius. And then before you click good, just reduce it until you can't see this inner circle again. Then you click OK. Now I'm going to make this big and I'm going to add a texture. But I think I need to erase off this part in this. Let me just do it because I feel it will look much better while I work. Sorry, I think I have a sore throat, so my voice may be, yeah. So here we have this. Let me make it bigger so it blends. So this is one way that you can blend your images. It's either you use your eraser tool or you use this way that I'm about to show you. Okay. Yeah. This really doesn't matter because stuff are going to cover it. So let's just get on with what we're doing. Let's lock these other ones. Focus on this. So we're going to add a texture. So you click on texture, and then we're going to get the image that we're going to use from our downloads. So we're going to let's use this one. So I'll just crop out the area that I want. So can you see? This is it. So I'll just position this here. Let me see. Okay. Let's make this a little bit bigger or smaller. So I'll position it here. We may change the position. Okay, let's position it here. Then we have to increase take this one higher. Oh, this is too high. Okay. Take this one higher. Just okay. So I really do hope that you guys are following. Okay. I want to be able to make this slimmer. So what I want to be able to manipulate it without it getting distorted. If you watch now, if I move this thing like this, you see what happens. If I move it like this, see what happens. And I don't want this to keep happening. Okay, so I'm just going to merge it with something. So in Photoshop now, this is an equivalent of making it a smart object, right? So this is like the equivalent. So I'm going to reduce the opacity of that thing because I just want to merge it so that it can become a smart object. So merge it with something. So I'll merge. Okay. Now I can easily manipulate this. Oh, I shouldn't have. Anyways, I can still clean it. Why is it not responding? Okay, let's see if we can save this quickly before that stuff comes up again. Good. So since it hasn't come up, let's keep working. So I'm just going to erase this side because I can see a line I don't like. So let me erase that line. Erase. Okay, it's even worse. So let's just take it back. We'll try and work with it like that. Okay. So I'll just increase this and just keep it here like this. Let's see if I can rotate it a little bit. Okay. So next up, let's add another one. Let's copy this. Let's copy this and just put it here. Okay. Okay. Then let's work on this image some more. Okay, I feel like let's reduce the size of this and position this here. Position this here. In middle. Okay. Then I will take this first one that I made. Take it higher. I'm just trying to make sure that it's like the first one I created, because most times when you're recreating this stuff, you get to do some things differently. Okay, then just follow the process. I know the whole stuff looks like it's not coming together yet, but it will come together. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's put the car first of all. Or before that, let's copy this and crop it. Let's copy this side. So we have this here. We have this here. Let me bring this down. Maybe I don't need to crop that anymore. Let's just hide it. Let's bring in our car from gallery. Okay. It should be in photo room. Okay, this is it. Let's flip it to the side and increase this. Rotate it a little bit. Yep. Something like this. Okay. Shift this a little bit. Take it higher. Let's increase the size some more. Okay. So here we have this. Okay. 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 If there are any other adjustments, we'll make them as we go. So to cover this area, let's lock this car. Let's use this house to cover this area. Down here. Let's stick it in. So I'm going to take it back. Take this to back. Yes, so it looks more blendish. And let's see if we can just flip it. Oh my. Okay. Kindly just follow the process. Let's lock this and lock others so that they don't move. Put this here. Too big. Let's reduce the size. Bring it down here. I just wanted to cover this area. Okay. So but you know what? Let's just leave it. I know what I'm going to do to that area. Let's just close this. Let's import the images of. Okay, before that, let's bring in our helicopter. Let's this. Let's bring in our helicopter from photo room. Here it is, and as usual, you would know that I generate all my images using AI, and we're in an AI generation, so why not? So I'll just position it somewhere around here, and let's bring in the images of the people that I used, which were also generated using AI as well. So let's bring in this man first of all, this dude here. Good. Okay, so I'll place him here. Then I'll get the other guy and do the same thing. Okay. I'm just going to make him kind of big. The reason why anyways, that's not very important. Let's bring this one forward. Okay, then lastly, we bring in the lady. Okay. And we just position her here. Position her here. I think this guy is too big, so let's reduce his size. And then bring the lady. Come down from your high horse, young lady. Let's bring her here. And bring her behind the man. Okay. So this is our car. let's touch the car a little bit. Let's touch it a little bit. Let's bring it forward so I can work on it. I'll just rotate it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and position it this way. Reduce the size, it's too big. Position it this way. Now I'm going to take it back. Good. So there it is. Okay. So what next? What next? What next? What next? What next? Let me move this lady. Move her. And then move the guy as well. And move this other guy as well. So okay. Okay. Let me see. I think I did something with this building that I wasn't supposed to do. Let's go back to the erase. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Let me remember that house that we closed. Let me crop this again. Let's use here. Instead, so we're just gonna bring this down here. It's kind of here, cover this area. Okay, so up next we're going to write our text, or maybe we should just add some smoke. Sorry, is this smoke enough? Okay, let's just leave it like that. You can just play around. Like the essence of this tutorial is just like to show you tricks on how you can like achieve stuff like this. Though I personally feel like the main work is coming up with good images that you can use and you can manipulate, and just having a good idea of what you want. I feel like that's where all the work is. Once you have all those stuff figured out, you're pretty good to go. So let's just write our text. Let's start with heads. Okay, so we're going to use, I hope I'll be able to find this font very easily, because this is not a font I usually use. Okay, yes, glory to God. So this is the font. So we're going to use this heads. The padding, if you see, this S is actually cut. So to make it full, I'll go to my padding and right padding, make it full. Okay. the color of my text. Let me just, let's use orange. Let's use this. We're going to make it more visible by adding our shadow to create a contrast. Okay, so let's just offset Y a little bit and X a little bit. Let's put it this way. Okay, and let's make it a little bit more transparent. Good. So now we can copy this and do the same. The name of this movie is actually Heads of States, right? But I just changed it for the purpose of this design, so it doesn't, like, you know. Yeah, so this is actually, let's reduce the size of this. So that means we also have to reduce the size of this. This is 155, so this should also be 155. Okay, then we're going to copy this and write off reduce the size. What just happened? Something happened that's not supposed to happen. What happened to the image down? Where did you go up? Okay, off. Let me see that image. I'm supposed to lock you. Where is it? It's locked. So what happened? Okay, so let's reduce the size of this. Just bring it here. Make sure they are all in the middle. Pick them. Click on edit here and position it in the middle. Good. Then this our helicopter is being obstructed. So let us reduce the size and move it. Okay. Then next we would add the names. So first name John in all caps. John. So we'll bring this here. Let's get a font that we're going to use. We're going to use one font. Let's see if it's in my recents. Okay, let's just use it. Let's use Gilsan. Let's use Gilsan the medium for this one. So we'll just reduce the size. And make it white. Okay. I feel like, okay. it doesn't look so visible right now, but we're going to fix that. But let's just work on the text first of all. So we'll just copy it and do the same for cyanide, which is the other name. Edit. So this design is basically finished. It's just just fixing the text and then head over to Lightroom to edit it. So we're still going to use the same font but a different font weight. So we're going to still use Gilsan, but we're going to use Gilsan Bold Italics. Okay. Then just place it here, increase the size a little bit, and position it. Good. Then I think the size is too big. Let's reduce it some more. Position it. I'm trying to be fast. So we'll just copy, edit, and do this for the rest. Okay. Let's copy this. Do the same for Shiba. All these names were made up. Shiba. Then we'll also do copy John now. Copy John. Do the same for Idris. Just move it. Move. So don't mind that it doesn't look so visible. We're going to make it visible. Then copy, edit, Jonas. Okay. Move. When you're designing, sometimes your design may not be looking like it, but don't give up. Just continue. Okay, so let's just make sure everything is in the middle. Position it in the middle. So we're going to add, how can we make this darker? We're going to, let's check my gallery. Download. Okay. Let's bring this in. Okay. I just need a portion. Okay, I know what to do. Let's copy this. Then over to texture. Oh. Okay. I think I know what happened. Will it work? Okay. Sorry, I know I'm taking some time. Let's just do our circle thingy. If you have stuck with me till this point, I must say you are really serious. and I really do hope it's worth your while. The thing with design is you just need to keep practicing, and don't stop practicing. So we're just going to get that image. I just need the dark area in that to kind of darken. Oh, no photo downloads. Darken that side. I don't want to add yeah, so let's just put this here. We're still going to take it to the back. This is going to go back. Can we see? Now it's more visible. Yay. So the next thing we're going to do is, let's copy this and add a color. Let's use a brown color. Let's make this darker. Yeah. So we're going to just place it down here. Increase the size, place it down here. Now we're going to import the Prime Video logo. Prime Video logo, where are you? Okay, here it is. So we're going to change the color to blue. Yeah, reduce the size. Very well. Feel like this. And as you can see, it's like that. Then copy this sign and edit it. New original movie. New original movie. Place this here. Let's change. I don't want it to be slanted. I want it to be straight. So let's use the normal Gilsan bold. Then we just copy John and edit it to July 5th. July 5th. So we'll bring this down here. Okay. We'll just make sure that this Prime and the July new original movie are in the middle. So let's shift it down a little bit. So 3. Move it down. So there we have it. This is what it looks like now. So what we're going to do is we're going to save as an image, and we're going to head over to Lightroom where we're going to edit. So Lightroom, let's pick the image. So this is it. So Let's start from detail. You can just play around and find out what works best for you. I like to use my details. I increase my details to a above 60 usually. Then, effects. I like to add my texture. And then I like to add a little bit of clarity. Just try to find out what works best for you. Then let's go to color. We're going to increase the saturation to just give it some life. Let's leave it at 10. Let's see vibrant. Good. Tint. Okay, temperature. Okay, I think I like this temperature. Okay, let's go to light and see if there's anything we can do. I feel we should just leave it like that. So this is our design. So you can just come here and save your copy of your design and you automatically find it in your gallery. So thank you so much for sticking till this time. Kindly like, share, comment if you find this useful. Oh yeah, I think there are some things that I did not do in my other design that I did here. I didn't do here. This heads of where is supposed to be behind the tower, right? It's just something, it's not compulsory anyways, but that was what I did in the other video. So I took the heads of where behind the tower, so you could do that if you want. Thank you again, and I'll see you on my next one.